Barbara Lee and Carlo, 5 North County cities now have that law on their books. And authorities are now hoping that this billboard here in Oceanside off the 78 at El Camino Real will be loud and clear to adults who are not being responsible people.
How many more children have to die on our roads at the hands of underage drinking?
Law enforcement officials countywide are supporting social host laws, which could result in a $1,000 fine and up to 6 months in jail for adults who supply minors with alcohol during so-called house parties.
So we ask responsible adults in our community to, instead of being a part of the problem, please be part of the solution and help us to curb underage drinking.
The declarations came under a new billboard which sits off Highway 78 in Oceanside, facing westbound traffic near the El Camino Real exit. The cost of a sign, just $500. Educators say it's money well spent.
If this billboard causes even one adult to think twice about providing alcohol to young adults, to think twice about allowing young adults to drink in their home, if it saves the life of even one child, we will have done a great thing.
Social host ordinances are now in place in Oceanside, Vista, San Marcos, Escondido, and Carlsbad. Since 2007, 47 citations have been issued in Oceanside and Vista, many to people under 21. So how do adults get a better handle on the underage drinking problem at these home parties?
Number 1, control the access of the alcohol. Number 2, control the quantity of the alcohol being served. 3, verify the age of your guests. And most importantly, supervise any minors who are present to ensure they do not access the alcohol.
And by the way, Carlsbad is the newest city in the North County to adopt the social host law. It officially goes into effect on October 22nd.
Inicia el verano y con ello las reuniones familiares y fiestas en casa, pero hay algo que tiene que recordar. Podría enfrentar severas consecuencias si menores de edad consumen alcohol en su fiesta. Pasamos rápidamente con Bárbara Medina, quien nos tiene todos los detalles. Bárbara, buenas noches, adelante.
¿Qué tal, Ricardo? Buenas noches. Es un recordatorio para todos los anfitriones de fiestas, ya que estamos en época de graduaciones y en unos cuantos días el Mundial. Los adultos o la persona que organiza la fiesta es la responsable de las consecuencias si el alcohol llega a manos de un menor de edad. El alcohol en las fiestas es común y compartirlo con menores también lo es.
Cuando ya te vuelves como, cuando llegas a una edad de 18 años es un gran problema y tus padres, tus tíos te están dando de beber y cosas así.
Sin embargo, existe una ordenanza en todas las ciudades del condado, excepto en Del Mar, que prohíbe proveerle alcohol a menores de edad durante una reunión privada. Las consecuencias para el anfitrión podrían ser una multa de hasta $1,000 o hasta 6 meses en la cárcel. Además, podrían ser responsables de pagar por los gastos de las autoridades y los oficiales que acudieron al incidente. Uno de los propósitos de la ordenanza es prevenir accidentes vehiculares. Por tal razón, la Coalición de Prevención del Norte del Condado le otorgó $2,000 a la policía de Oceanside y Carlsbad y al alguacil de Vista para enfocar sus recursos en la ley. Además, inició una campaña para tener un verano seguro y sobrio. 8 autobuses del sistema de tránsito del norte del condado circularán con anuncios de la campaña para enviar el mensaje a la comunidad. Si no lo ven los autobuses, lo verán en la calle Vista Village Drive y hasta en los supermercados.
In the North County are putting up signs in local grocery and liquor stores reminding adults not to purchase alcohol for those underage. Members of the North Coastal Prevention Youth Coalition say a 2009 study of teens in Vista found that 37% of 11th graders and 14% of 7th graders admitted to consuming alcohol in the last 30 days. The signs being put up at stores read, "Break the chain, don't provide alcohol to minors."
Once people go to parties, they take pictures with beer cans and stuff, and they post them on Facebook or MySpace for everyone to see. Just not, they think it's cool, but it's really not. And then they don't think of the consequences that could happen because of that.
The communities of Oceanside, Vista, San Marcos, and Carlsbad have adopted social host ordinances. These laws can impose heavy fines and even jail time on any adult who hosts an underage
Some local
drinking.
organizations want to remind everybody that buying alcohol for minors is against the law. They're doing it by placing these stickers on alcohol products. They say, hey, you, it's illegal to provide alcohol for people under 21. The North Coastal Prevention Coalition and Mothers Against Drunk Driving teamed up for this sticker shock
prescription
campaign.
medications, what you're taking. It's okay to count them out. That's not being paranoid, is it?
No, it's not being paranoid. In fact, when we talk to parents who have lost young people, lost kids to prescription drug abuse, What we typically find is that the parents go through their medicine cabinet after the child has died, and that's when they realize that their medicines are missing.
Oh, folks, let's not let that happen, okay? So the take-back program where folks can get the unwanted, unused stuff out of the medicine cabinet is when?
It's this Saturday, September 29th. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There's 37 locations throughout the county. You can go to DEA.gov to find the locations. And even after that day, the County of San Diego has worked with the Sheriff's Department to put prescription drug drop boxes in Sheriff's Department locations. And so you can actually take your medications in throughout the year and drop them off.
And folks, last word is you're probably wondering, well, why can't I just flush them down the toilet? This stuff is really, really, really bad when it gets into the water supply and the water system like that. And it doesn't go away. And that's a whole different discussion, a whole different story. So we don't want that either.
No, and when we do these take-back days, we actually dispose of it in a very environmentally friendly manner.
Fantastic. Aaron Bizak, North Coastal Prevention Coalition, thanks for the good work and helping get the word out.
No, thank you.
Okay, folks, take advantage of the take-back.
Un grupo de jóvenes del norte del condado están tratando de cambiar esa mentalidad de lo que para muchos representa el 420. Hoy, por ejemplo, en Vista, casi 1000 muchachos se dieron cita en un parque de diversiones para celebrar la fecha, pero convertirlo en un día de sobriedad y libre de drogas.
Yo creo que para una persona estar saludable no tienen que estar haciendo las drogas, pueden vivir una vida feliz sin hacer eso.
Un estudio realizado el año pasado indica que el 38% de los estudiantes del 9º grado de Oceanside y el 28% de Vista utilizaron marihuana al menos en una ocasión y más de la mitad, el 68%, reportaron que era muy fácil.
Synthetic marijuana substance known as spice is sweeping across the market. Even though it's legal, some say it can be deadly. Today, the North Coastal Prevention Coalition hit the streets asking people why they still haven't taken it off the shelves. San Diego 6's Tony Toll has more on this.
This batch that's actually here behind your counter could actually kill a young person if they smoked it.
Deadly but still legal to buy, this synthetic marijuana type substance known as spice is sweeping the nation.
If you remember receiving this letter, we're trying to stop the retail sale of spice.
But today in Oceanside, the Youth Strike Team is taking matters into their own hands.
Our purpose is just to get the message out that it's not good and that we shouldn't be selling it.
It is dangerous, it is killing kids, and also to inform parents about the dangers of what their young people may or may not be doing.
On May 24th, the Oceanside Police Department and other participating agencies sent out a letter urging local businesses to stop selling spice.
Have you seen this letter by the Oceanside Police Department?
And today, the North Coastal Prevention Coalition hit 6 locations to see if spice was still available. And the results are surprising.
It could kill people. I'm going to talk to the owner, talk to my dad, and we'll see what happens.
But it's not just local mom and pop stores and gas stations. Last month, the San Diego Padres suspended their 2009 third overall pick, prospect outfielder Donovan Tate, for 50 games after he tested dirty for the substance.
But they do have it.
And it doesn't stop there. The Navy has publicly discharged more than 30 sailors over the last year and a half for using the substance that mimics a marijuana-type high.
They know what's going on. That's the point is clear. They know that it's dangerous. We've been in other places where they've actually lined up bath salts like lines of methamphetamine and offered it to people.
In Oceanside, Tony Tall, San Diego 6 News.